Hey there, we are live from Midtown Comics Grand Central. It is Wednesday, new comic book day. Hello and welcome. We've got some very excited people here, and we've got some really exciting books. We're going to walk down. We're going to talk about all these super cool new releases that are out this week. Starting off right off the bat, we have X-Men Gold, issue number 8. This is tying in with Secret Empire. The new Executioner is hunting down the X-Men one by one, trying to put more notches on his belt. Really cool, really exciting. But one of the biggest books of this week is this X-Men title right here. That's right, Astonishing X-Men number 1. Astonishing X-Men is back from writer Charles Soule with Jim Cheung on art, and it's really cool. It's a new team. It's a new direction. We see here right on the cover, we've got Old Man Logan, Psylocke, Mystique, Bishop, Archangel, Phantom X, Rogue, and Gambit. Some really big heavy hitters and some really cool fan favorite characters that have been a little neglected in recent years. I think it's really cool, really exciting to see Gambit headlining an X-Men book for the first time in years. Really fun, really exciting. I actually want to show off some of this art. I think Jim Cheung is doing some of the best work I've seen him do in years, and it's really great stuff without spoiling too much. Cool title page here, but some great work here, and even just the detailing here where we see Angel or Archangel, whatever you prefer. We see Gambit, Bishop, the whole team, and we get to get a sense of the world of the X-Men. Some really cool stuff and really great work. Jim Cheung really bringing it. Then we have the brand new issue of Ultimate Squared. Really cool stuff there. Love the Ultimate series. And we're going to take a pop up before we go any further. We're going to talk about some great graphic novels. Here you'll see the complete collections of Valerian. Of course, Valerian in the City of 1,000 Planets is hitting theaters this Friday. It's a really cool movie. Really excited I got the chance to go check it out. Definitely recommend you guys check it out for some next level visuals. And if you want to see the comic book origins, you got to check it out. Some really cool, really awesome, unique art here. Really great classic series. Cool to see it brought back into print. Then, of course, this is a really cool hit. Now, this is parental advisory, not for kids, but this is the Black Eyed Peas presents Masters of the Sun. That's right, Marvel continues their hip-hop collaborations by doing a really cool new series from will.i.am with art by Damian Scott. Really fun, really cool series. I can't open it up and show you because, like I said, not for the kids. Then we've got right here a thing that only comes out once a year, the comic book price guide. Of course, there's different editions. We've got this oversized version of it, or we've got the standardized version right here with the cool Jim Steranko Batman cover. Really great. If you are looking to sell your books, this is what you will need. It tells you the listing of every price of every book on the planet Earth. You got to check it out. And definitely, if you're looking to sell some of your comics, which we do buy, you should pick up one of these books and check out what they're worth. Then we've got a bunch of great graphic novels here. We've got U.S. Avengers, which is one of my favorite Marvel titles right now by Al Ewing. Same guy as Ultimates, and Paco Medina on art. We've got some cool Monsters Unleashed tie-ins here. Of course, we've got the final volume of Patsy Walker Hellcat. Deadpool Classic. This is a lot of his different team-ups and face-offs against different Marvel characters. And this is a fun one, too. Captain America and the Avengers. This is from a few years ago. It was a team-up book. Started off as Captain America Bucky, and then it was Captain America Iron Man, Captain America Hawkeye, Captain America Black Widow, all these great characters. Some great Valiant trades here with Ninjak and Generation Zero. And we've got the first volume of the new G.I. Joe series, the crown jewel of the Hasbro universe. Really fun book. And, of course, the latest edition of Spread. If you're looking for more of a horror series, really cool, really intense book. Bringing it back down, we're going to talk about more releases, like the brand new issue of Mighty Thor. Checking out that Jim Lee cover with the Sentinels on it. Really cool. And, of course, Jason Aaron's Thor run has been great this entire time. We've got some art by Valerio Schiti here. I'm a big fan of Valerio Schiti. Valerio Schiti is awesome. Really cool to see him jumping onto Thor for an issue. Really fun. Then as we continue our way down, we've got the latest issue of Poe Dameron. Really fun series as well from the Star Wars books. If you're looking to find out more about the original or about the new timeline from the newer movies, this takes place right before Force Awakens. Cool stuff. Then in more Star Wars goodness, we've got the final issue of Darth Maul. Of course, this is set before Episode 1, back when Darth Maul had both his legs. Some fun stuff, really cool series, and really great to see the Sith, I was going to say Sith Master, but to see him when he was young and when he was bloodthirsty, and to see him lashing out on the world. Then we have the brand new issue of Spider-Man 2099 from Peter David, and we've got Secret Empire Brave New World. Now, this issue focuses on Misty Knight, Emma Frost, and the Invaders. Of course, a bunch of fun little stories. Really cool stuff. Then we have another big hit, Secret Empire issue number 6. Laniel Francis Yu is back on art for this issue with Nick Spencer writing it as always. Really cool, really crazy. There have been some major consequences in the Secret Empire storyline, and now we get to see a little bit of focus on Thor and his place in this world. Plus, we get to see the traitor revealed, and I won't say who it is, but of course, there's going to be some major consequences, some crazy fallout in the Secret Empire storyline. As we continue down, we've got the brand new issue of Royals, really fun series. Once again, Al Ewing. I love the guy. We've got the brand new issue of Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. It's only on issue number 2. We still have issue number 1, and you should check it out. It's from Chip Zdarsky and Adam Kubert, 2 phenomenal talents. Kubert is doing some amazing work here with his art, or I guess I should be saying spectacular. Some really cool stuff here. Really having a lot of fun. And if you're looking for just an approachable Spider-Man book, this is great, and it's very tonally similar with what you see in the MCU right now. Really cool series. Cannot recommend it enough. And we get to see the Human Torch in it. Really cool stuff. We've got, of course, the other Spider-Man title, The Amazing Spider-Man. This is worldwide volume, I believe, 6. Really cool stuff. Dan Slott and Stuart Immonen jumps in as the Green Goblin. The original Norman Osborn returns. Then we have Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, issue number 9. Really fun series by Jerry Conway and Ryan Stegman. Really great stuff. And we've got the newest trade paperback of The Punisher. Of course, this is some of the this is the last work Steve Dillon ever worked on with Becky Cloonan on writing duties. Really cool series. Very great book. Then we have the latest volume of Miss Marvel, volume 7. Really cool stuff. Really fun series. Really like everything G. Willow Wilson has done with the character over the years. Then, of course, we've got a brand new issue as well. So we've got the volume, we've got the issue. So if you want to check up and catch up on the series, pick this up, and then you're just a couple issues behind on Miss Marvel. Really great book, really cool. Then we have Monsters Unleashed as well. This is great because we get to see the return of the Intelligentsia. Really cool stuff, really silly, and I really like these kind of weird mad scientist villains. Of course, we see Mr. Sinister, the leader, MODOK, and the Mad Thinker. Great stuff here. Really cool. And if you like over-the-top villains, they're no better than a gaggle of mad scientists. You gotta love that. Of course, if you're looking for something more street level, there's the brand new issue of Luke Cage. Luke Cage has been having a really cool series from David Walker. He's been writing him all the way since Power Man and Iron Fist. The latest issue is really great and really cool and continues some great character study work on Luke Cage. There's also some really cool variant covers, incentive covers to check out. Then we have the brand new issue of the Invincible Iron Man. Really cool series from Bendis and Stefano Caselli. Take a flip through that. Check out that double-page spread. Stefano Caselli is bringing it on this series. Always does amazing work, and it's really fun to see that Riri Williams is getting such dedicated support. Even upcoming through the Marvel Legacy stuff that has been announced, we know that Riri Williams will play an important role in Iron Man's future. So it's great to see Ironheart getting some love. Then we have Totally Awesome Hulk, issue number 21, part 4 of Weapons of Mutant Destruction. This book is crazy right now. Here you can see the adamantium exoskeleton of a Hulk Wolverine hybrid. Of course, the Weapon H project that has been looming in the background, getting ever closer as Weapon X is trying to build this nefarious fiend that can take down any mutant in its path. And Amadeus Cho is teaming up with Weapon X, of course, Old Man Logan, Sabretooth, Warpath, Domino to try to take it down. We've got the brand new issue of All New Guardians of the Galaxy as well, seeing the return of Aaron Cooter on art. And we've got Doctor Strange, issue number 23. Really great series. Really loving what Dennis Hopeless and Nico Henriken are bringing to the book. Really great series. Of course, if you saw the news, we know that Doctor Strange is going to be having a rough few months coming up. The new Doctor Strange book looks like it's going to be spending a lot of time focusing on Loki. So with that being the case, you got to check out the current storyline just to see what unfolds and what could be setting Doctor Strange down this darker path. Of course, teaming up with the Kingpin, probably not going to help him look good. Then we've got Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe again by Cullen Bunn. Really cool series. A sequel, of course, to Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, which is probably the best-selling Deadpool comic ever. It is, I know, a favorite of mine and a favorite of many of our customers. Really great series, really cool, and really great to see them brought back to the book. Then it looks like we've got the trade paperback for Daredevil, Volume 4 by Charles Soule, as well as the brand new issue. We see Tombstone on the cover over Daredevil, looming over him. Tombstone is always a really cool villain. I like seeing him brought into the forefront of the series again. Then we've got another issue of U.S. Avengers. Like I said, the trade paperback just came out. This is issue number 8. Trade paperbacks 1 through 6. Easy to pick up, easy to catch up. Then we also have issue number 5 of America by Gabby Rivera. Really cool. And we've got Ramon Villalobos jumping in on art here. Some really cool stuff. And Kelly Thompson co-writes it because we see guest appearance by Kate Bishop, Hawkeye. So really cool to see that Kelly Thompson actually jumped in to help out on that. Then we are going to take a second as we hit Valiant to highlight Secret Weapons. Of course, Secret Weapons is on issue number 2. We have a reprint of issue number 1 here because issue 1 sold just so well. Really cool series from Valiant Comics where we get to see it focus on Livewire. Really great book, really cool. The Valiant books have been exploding with popularity, growing greatly. Really cool stuff. Let's take a flip through and check out some of this really cool stuff going on here. Of course, we are looking at the formation of a new book, a new team. This is an homage, or maybe not an homage, but a reference to an older Valiant title. Secret Weapons was a book back in the original Valiant run in the 90s. And it's really cool to see Valiant honoring their roots and revisiting it in the modern era. Some really cool stuff here. Really happy with everything that Valiant has been putting out. And right over here, you'll see that there's actually the Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe variant cover on Rapture, which is a Ninjak Shadow Man crossover. Really cool here. You'll see Michael Rowe as Ninjak. This is an upcoming web series, and that looks amazing. That looks exactly like the character of Ninjak. Really cool to see him. And check out some of that action in here. And, of course, Harbinger Wars 2 advertisement for next year. Really curious to see where that could lead. Closing out Valiant, we've got issue number 4 of Britannia, We Who Are About to Die. Really cool series, fantasy, epic, that you don't really see too often these days, so it's great to see. Now we are hitting Image Comics, and in Image, we've start off with Winnebago Graveyard, which is only on issue number 2. There is a reprint of issue number 1. Really cool series, brand new. And, of course, we have Sacred Creatures signed copies from the creators Pablo Raimondi and Klaus Janson, who were very kind to do a signing with us a couple weeks ago. Really cool book. It's $4.99, and it's ridiculously huge. I don't know if you can see it through that, but it's a super awesome book. Really cool. If you're looking for some dark mysticism, you got to check it out. It's well worth the money. It's huge. It's like a 60-page book for the first issue. That's amazing. Then we have the newest issue of Royal City from Jeff Lemire, always cool, and the first issue of Moonstruck, a brand new book from Valiant that aims to be a little bit more fun, playing with, I'm sorry, I meant Image. Really fun book that's aiming to be more fun, tell some cool stories about magic and mysticism, and it's really cool. Of course, Image has been putting out so many great new books. It's really cool to see them always trying bold new ideas. Of course, then we've got the brand new issue of Lazarus from Greg Rucka, always a really cool series, and the second issue of Kill the Minotaur, also really fun, really neat. If you want fantasy epic, if you want to see an actual Minotaur facing off against our heroes, Really cool series. And then we have the brand new issue of Invincible, The End of All Things, Part 6 of 12. That means that Invincible is getting close to the end. Now is your chance to catch up on one of the coolest independent series to come out in the last 10 years. Invincible is totally amazing. I love it. It's Robert Kirkman. It's Ryan Otley. It's great stuff, and you got to check it out. Omni-Man's on the cover, and you know Omni-Man is always a threat for our hero. Really cool series. We have issue number 39 of I Hate Fairyland. My goodness, this book is just zooming. Really cool stuff. Really fun series from Scotty Young. And then we have the first issue of Generation Gone, a brand new book from Image from Alice Cott and Andre Arujo. Really cool series. Really fun. Really unique. Really interested to see where that goes. Alice Scott has done so many great books. I've loved his work on Suicide Squad and Secret Avengers. Really curious to see what he does with his own world now. Then, of course, we've got the brand new issue of Descender, also from Jeff Lemire, with Dustin Nguyen on art. Really cool. Really nice, clean, bold cover here. Really like that cover design. Really like some of the cool stuff. Then we've got the brand new issue of Curse Words, of course, issue number 6. Curse Words is such a great series, and it's really great to see that it is doing so well and having so much fun with its world of characters and magic gone wrong. It's great. And if you're looking for something cool, maybe a bit more adult, we've got the Bitch Planet triple feature, 3 stories set in the world of this dystopia. Really cool stuff. Over to IDW, we've got the Weird Love reprints. These are collecting some really cool, really interesting older stories. If you want some romance comics, here they are. Really great, really cool stuff. And of course, we've got the first issue of the ROM and Transformers crossover. 2 properties, of course, with some mechanized heroes that you gotta love, playing in that Hasbro universe we talked about earlier with G.I. Joe. Really cool stuff, and really great to see that ROM, after such a period of missing out of, you know, all those years where people were clamoring for more, to see ROM come back in style. Really great. Really cool to see him playing with the Transformers. Then we have 2 Titanic trades here. We've got the Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series and non-animated series trade paperbacks. Of course, this one, so to distinguish, this one is really cool storyline that focused on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles teaming up with Batman and kind of playing with their world a little bit, and the animated universe playing with the animated series. And then right here we have the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series that was based on the actual comic book interpretations of the characters. Really cool by James Tynion and Freddie Williams. This was really great and hard-hitting action. Some great stuff here. Definitely check out both of these books if you are looking for some cool crossovers that you never thought you would see in your life. Continuing on, we are hitting DC Comics, and we start off with Wildstorm issue number 6. We got this really cool Jim Lee variant Wildstorm book by Warren Ellis. Has been super awesome, really cool, really far out series. And then we have the brand new issue of Trinity Dead Space as the League faces off against the Justice League, or the mini league, the Trinity, you know. They're facing off against the full team. Really cool stuff. And then we've got Superman issue number 27. Now this is great. This is really fun. I super love this issue. This is Superman taking a trip across the country with Lois and with John in their RV. They literally buy an RV so that they can go on an adventure, seeing this great nation, and it's so much fun. Of course, you see it right here. John's freaking out over how much fun it is. And it's a really cool story. It's really nice and intimate. After some of the big, crazy action that we've been seeing on Superman, it's great to see them take some time with the Kent family to have them bond, and I really recommend it. It's really fun and really cool, and I learned a couple things about American history because of it. So that is always cool when comics teach you things. Then continuing the super fun, we've got Super Sons issue number 6. It's always cool to see how Superboy and Damian interact, but this time we get to see it on a bigger scale as he deals with the Teen Titans. Of course, Damian Wayne has been leading the Teen Titans, but John's neither a teen nor a Titan in Damian's eyes, so how will he fit in to this world of greater superheroics? Then we're going to take a look up, and we're going to check out some more great trades. We've got Southern Cross Volume 2, really cool series from Becky Cloonan, as well as Horizon Volume 2. Really like that. A really cool series from Juan Gideon and Brandon Thomas. I love Juan Gideon's art. Really great art. And then we've got Ringside Volume 2 as well. And the third volume of Blue Monday. This is cool. This is an earlier book from early 2000s. Really fun. And Black Science Volume 6. Really cool that Image just has such a great multitude. And look at that great library of titles. So many cool, distinct books. Then we've got Kill All Monsters over here from Dark Horse. Really cool if you're looking for some Mighty Monster Mayhem. And we've got the Amelia Cole Omnibus. An Omnibus edition is always great, collecting all the adventures. With some of the DC stuff, we got to show off the Adam Strange Omnibus of his Silver Age adventures. Adam Strange, far out sci-fi adventure, really great. But if you want something more gritty, more realistic, we've got the first volume of Scalp by Jason Aaron with an introduction by Brian K. Vaughan, which is really cool. This is possibly Jason Aaron's signature work. Really cool series from Vertigo from a couple years back. Really great to see it being reprinted and retooled a little bit. Then we've got the Silver Age Supergirl, some fun stuff there, and Midnighter Apollo, which was really great, really cool series from Steve Orlando. It was meant as a mini-series, as a follow-up to the very popular Midnighter series that ran in 2015. Really cool to check out if you want to see how Midnighter and Apollo play together. Then we've got some Elseworlds Justice League. Looks like we're showing off the Super Sons here. And then we have, cool stuff here. We've got H.P. Lovecraft comics. Now that's awesome. Some cool Lovecraftian lore. People are always asking for Lovecraft comics, and now we've got something really cool. And it's actually a manga edition, so that is right. The spine is backwards on it. Keep that in mind. You're not going crazy. And then we've got The Guild. The Guild was a very popular web series that ran for years, and we get to see the comic book adaptation of that series. Really cool if you're into fantasy, D&D, but you want a sense of humor. Definitely something that you'll want to check out. And it's Felicia Day, which is really great. Felicia Day is a fan favorite. She's done so many cool things over the years. Back over here with some new releases. We've got the new issue of Nightwing. We've got issue number 25 of the series from Tim Seeley. It's been really fun, really cool. Then we've got issue number 25 as well of Justice League. Now with these issue 25, they're doing some oversized editions, which is really cool. Get a little bit of extra story in there. Nightwing, I know, is facing off against Blockbuster in the Justice League. It looks like it's time to be reborn. This evil awakened. The Justice League have been fighting off some crazy foes. Really exciting adventure there. Speaking of the Justice League, there are 6 incredible reprints this week that focus on the Justice League members. We've got Superman Rebirth, Justice League, Flash, Cyborg, Batman, and Aquaman. If you want to check out across the board some amazing books, Superman has been one of my favorite books for the last year. Justice League is incredible because it's got the entire team together for a bold new era. Flash is super cool, really great. This jumpstarts the Godspeed storyline that was really popular. Cyborg, of course, has been building up his own mythology from the beginning. And then we've got Batman, which has been really cool, focusing on Gotham and Lady Gotham. And then we've got, or Gotham Girl, sorry. And then we've got Aquaman, which has been really cool. Aquaman is one of those characters that is on the rise. Really cool stuff, really exciting to see just how much more popular Aquaman is. I love that everybody's loving Aquaman, because Aquaman's been awesome for years, and people are finally getting wise to it. Then we've got the brand new issue of Injustice 2, taking a step back to before the action of the game, where we get to find the origin of Supergirl. Really cool stuff. Then we've got issue number 24 of Harley Quinn. Really great story. Really cool, and it's fun. I appreciate that they're doing a hot dog eating contest joke. I think that's really funny. Really cool. He looks so proud of himself. Then we've got the brand new issue of Green Lanterns, issue number 27, and Green Arrow, issue number 27, Hard Traveling Hero. This is really great. It shows Green Arrow traveling across country, teaming up with different heroes. This issue, we see him teaming up with Wonder Woman. Of course, I'm a big fan of what they are doing with the book and how they have grown the character of Oliver Queen over the last year. Then we've got the first volume of Gotham Academy second semester. This is a direct continuation of the previous Gotham Academy book. And this really cool unwrapped hardcover of Francis Manapul's run on The Flash from the beginning of the New 52 with Brian Buccellato. Really great stuff, and I really love it, showing off some of that art here. It is a nice wrapped up hardcover, so I can't crack it open, but I'll tell you, this is some of the best art I've ever seen Manapul do. Really cool series, and really great because this is where he really started getting some artistic freedom and doing some really crazy things that I've never seen done before. Of course, you can even tell by this, just the crazy multitude of panels here showing off the capabilities of both the artist and of the Flash. Then we have issue number 10 of Cave Carson Has a Cybernetic Eye. Really fun, cool, old school type action in a modern day world. And the brand new issue of Batwoman. I want to see, oh, we do have it. I love this variant cover by Michael Cho. Really cool story. This is a fallout from what has been going on in the Batwoman series. And we get to see guest art by Stephanie Hans. It's actually it's fallout, but it's also prequel to like what happened before. So it's cool. Then we've got that Batman and Turtles trade that I was talking about earlier. Really cool series. And the brand new issue of Batman. This is issue number 27. This is awesome. This is a War of Jokes and Riddles interlude. And the entire story is told from the perspective of a character that I will not ruin for you. But when they revealed who it was, I couldn't help but laugh. I was having so much fun with this storyline. Really like what Tom King has brought to this book and to this mythos. Clayman guest starring on art. Really starring. I mean, just really doing some amazing work. Let's maybe take a flip open and see. Oh, that's the great interrogation scene. That's Rick. Here we go. This is some great work. Clayman really bringing it, really doing a good job, and making the Riddler feel foreboding and making the Riddler feel menacing is really impressive to me. I really like that Riddler has gotten this great spotlight. Then you'll see here, we've got a couple reprints here of some really popular issues. Batman 25, which started the War of Jokes and Riddles, and of course, the insanely popular fourth printing of Batman issue number 24. That's right, 4 printings. This book has been flying. It is crazy that they're on a 4th printing already, and that's just how in demand that book is. I'm sure it's going to go to a 5th at this rate. Then we've got a cool issue of Batman 66 and the Legion of Superheroes. It's a one-shot issue, and it's by the entire Allred clan. Lee Allred, Mike Allred, Laura Allred. Really great. And in this storyline, take a look at that crazy art. You get to see the Legion of Superheroes travels back in time to meet Robin as Batman goes into the future to chase down one of his foes. Really great stuff there. And of course, we've got this brand new issue of Aquaman, and we've got this variant cover that I know has already sold out online. So if you want to pick that up, you're going to have to come by in-store to pick up that great variant cover of Dolphin, who is returning for the first time to the book in years. Really great. Then to close us off, we've got Dark Horse. We've got the brand new issue of Shaolin Cowboy. And I'm sorry, these are dogs with knives for hands. I can't sell that book any better than it's selling itself. That is ridiculous. That is awesome. And then we've got brand new issue of Ether and the complete Doc Unknown hardcover. Nice stuff here. Good, sturdy collection. Really great. Really cool series. So that's going to about do it for us here at Midtown. There are a ton of really cool books here, and I'd love to tell you guys more about it. Why don't you come by one of our stores? You can find us here at 459 Lexington Avenue. You can go downtown to our 64 Fulton Street location, or you can go to Times Square, 200 West, 40th Street. Check out some really great books. We've really great we've got some really great stuff. And if you can't, you can shop with us online, midtowncomics.com. Tons of great books. Please come by and enjoy them with us.